you made a film for Häagen-Dazs.
I did, yeah.
Called very appropriately crafted because it's about master craftspeople. But there is no pot of ice cream in the whole film. There is no mention of Häagen-Dazs. There's no product placement. So do you see this as the natural progression of branded content?
I think it's going to be heading this way a lot more. I think that brands realize I don't need to sell you this to make you love this. Like if you love what I make, and whether, you know, like I love Guinness. Guinness doesn't have to like make a film about Guinness to make me love Guinness. I just love Guinness. But Guinness could make a film about something else and I'd watch it because I believe in their ideology. Like whatever Guinness likes, I'll probably like.
The way the new generation connects with the content, that's essential. Because if you don't understand it, you're dead. People will never watch show this to kill me, sell to kill.
That's right.
Nobody cares about that
Nobody
anymore.
cares. Like when I make content, like there's movies that I want to make that I want people to watch on a screen. I want them to go to a movie theater. I want you to see it in there. There's things that I make that are made for television. But there's stuff that I think is really important just to hit people wherever they are, and whether that's on a tablet or whether that's on your phone. For me, I want to create content for people to consume wherever they watch it.
Which of those elements have you really been excited about, and do you think has helped or will help you in your own work in creating amazing content?
Well, I think the digital side is huge. Like we do, digital represents about 40% of my business now.
Wow.
So more than film, more than TV, we're focusing on digital content because, you know, I want to reach people all the time.
And that kind of allowed you to then move on and make the likes of Supersize Me.
That's right. Well, when we made I Bet You Will, which was the show we did online, we ended up selling it to CBS and then MTV. We produced 53 episodes of that show for MTV. Yeah. And so then when they canceled that show, I had about 50 grand in the bank. And I said, well, I could either take this money, and I had a lot of debt to keep the company going. I said, I could either pour this money into the bottomless pit of debt, or we could make a movie. And so we took that money and we made Supersize Me, and it changed everything.
One thing that people may not know is where you really started your career. The year was 1994, and you were a production assistant on?
On Léon.
Léon the Professional. How amazing is that?
Amazing, guys. We're here in France.
So exactly, it's probably impossible for you to be here and not get a little nostalgic for 94.
If it was not for Luc Besson, it never would have happened. Here's one of my favorite story from that movie. So I was a PA working on The Professional, and it was the last day of production. And so we're on the roof of the Essex House in New York City. And so it's myself, Luc Eater, the assistant cameraman, Luc Besson, and Terry, his DP. So we're on the roof, and over the course of making the Professional, Luc would always ask people, you know, like where they were from or what they did. And so he knew that I graduated from film school, that I wanted to make movies. And so we're on the roof of the Essex House, and he goes, Morgan, you are a director. Today's the last day of shooting. You frame up the last shot as a film. And so I go,
perfect.
All right. And so I get on the Panavision camera and I go, shh. There you go. So there it is. And so Luc comes up, he looks through the camera, he looks at the landscape, you know, the skyscrapers in the frame. He goes, oh yes, that is very nice. That is very, very nice. But this is better. And I was like, there you go. But that was one of the greatest experiences of my life.
Perfect. Morgan Spurlock, thank you very much for joining me on Pulse of MIP.
Thank you.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
Absolute pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks for the ice cream.
My pleasure.